Hello, what the fuck? That was fast. All right, it is Big Mac Fruit Snack here, and I am in GTA, and there are 2 new cars available, along with a couple other things. I would like to apologize that I am a day late with these. I was busy yesterday, so again, I would like to apologize, but I don't know how, so we're not going to, and instead we're just going to buy the cars. There are 2 new cars. It is the Vapid Dominator GTX. I'm guessing, okay, and they overflot 2.5 million. Holy shit. Okay, so we got the TYRANT more expensive. What else is more expensive than that? X80. Not much. No. Tyrus. And that's it. All right, so what is this? 3rd most expensive car in the game now? Non-armed vehicle? Overflawed TYRANT. Okay, I guess we're buying this one. We can put you in Garage 2. Oh. We can put you in Garage 3. And then the other one is going to be the Dominator GTX. And 725,000. All right. And if you watch these videos because you want to know if they're good cars or not, if you should buy them, if you should invest some money because you do races or, you know, you just like having good vehicles, don't bother buying them. If you like watching these videos to see what the cars look like after being modified with, you know, a few changes, a little bit of information, stick around. I am out of room. Shit, let's fix that. All right, and the Dubsta 2 is going to be on the chopping block today because you can just spawn these in willy-nilly if you're part of a motorcycle club, so they're not as special as they used to be, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one. All right, so the TYRANT is here. I'm waiting for the GTX because I just got some room for it. So let's go ahead and get this one modified. Also, a little bit of tidbit of information. There's new races. No one cares about those because no one races anymore, or at least people who do aren't good at it. But Rockstar is actually giving away money for once in a blue moon. So if you log in, I think it was today or tomorrow, you get $250,000, and then every day up to 4 days that you log in, there have to be different days that you log into GTA Online, you get $150,000 up to May 14th. So I don't feel like doing the math. So you get the 250 grand, and then 4 times 600. That's not. Maybe it's 5 days. I'm going to go with 5 days up until May 14th. Then you get 150 grand a day up to $1 million. So you get a free $1 million. So you can buy, what was it, 40% of this car. So go ahead and do that if you really want this car. But free money, no one says no to that unless you're retarded. But anyway, let's get this baby modified. All right, and here is the TYRANT. Not very many customization options, especially for the price. But, well, I mean, here it is. So let's go ahead and get outside and see how it handles, which, spoilers, it has very, very high downforce. It actually has the same downforce as the Tyrus because the, what was it? Not, yeah, the ETR1 has 3.35. What's the expensive one? RE7B, that's what it is. RE7B has 3.5, ETR1 has 3.35, Tyrus has 3. This also has 3, which isn't as high as the RE7B because it's very good in cornering. But when you compare it to the 1.15 that was released with the Rustin, and then like the 1.2, 1.3 range that have been pretty much every single car since the Supersport update, this actually has very decent traction. It does fall behind in acceleration though, so all right, I have to do this to get out of here. And exit to ground. Let's see how this thing handles. All right, heading down. And, oh yeah, that has very, very good traction. It's a little bit floaty over bumps, but it definitely gets right back down in there. Has actually a very decent top speed. I think it's 127, damn near the same as the Nero Custom. A little bit slower, but this does fall behind on acceleration and all those new handling flags. Remember when I said that it was a little bit floaty over bumps? I mean, you can see it right here. Kind of just gets launched around. It's those new handling flags that Rockstar introduced, so it increases the spring rebound of suspension when going over bumps. That's the handling part, and then it also keeps engines at the red line longer and shifts at a lower RPM than normal cars do. So pretty much all cars in this update are going to be a bit crap, and this car is no exception. But I mean, look, not flat out through that corner, but very decent speed, and it actually carries its speed quite well. but for $2.5 million, when you could buy an RE7B, which granted has a lower top speed than this, ooh, airplane, but you can go around any corner at top speed, or, you know, flat out, or the Autark. Autark is much cheaper than the RE7B, and that thing basically handles the exact same, so whoopsie. Again, this is a don't buy unless you really must have it vehicle. Waste of money, but that's pretty much all you need to know about. Hold on. Hold on. One, there's a jet coming, so people are getting really pissed off in the server. This car has no taillights. No, oh, wait. Okay, so there's there. So the taillights are, it's just painted on then. They don't actually illuminate when you use them. Alright, so another thing about this vehicle that doesn't make it worth $2.5 million, the fucking lights don't work. So really don't buy this car. Alright, onto the Dominator GTX. Alright, and here is the Dominator GTX. And if, as I know at least one person is going to ask, maybe, why I have a green gargoyle there. That bike is super glitched. If you put a low-profile tire on the rear wheel and then do a wheelie, you can actually get up to over 170 miles an hour, which makes it by far the fastest, I think, vehicle in the game. Even faster than jets, because I don't think jets are much faster than that or much slower than that. But yeah, that thing is damn near the speed of a jet. Faster than a jet bike, faster than, forgot the name of this, Batman's penis hole. Yes, it's faster than rocket-powered vehicles if you put a low-profile tire on the gargoyle. So get that while they never patch it, because it's been in the game for about 2 years at this point. Anyway, Dominator GTX, this is what we came for. All right, and here is the Dominator GTX. So there are actually quite a few modification options. You can actually, I don't think I can do this inside the garage. No, I cannot. They actually did bother modeling the engine. It does have working fan belt. You can choose the strut brace across the engine bay. There's a bunch of sticker bomb options for this car if you want that. Plenty of wing options. I chose the best looking wing, so you don't even need to bother looking at that. Skirts, hoods, bunch of tailpipes. The tailpipes are fucking awful. Honestly, I chose these just because YOLO, but the stock ones look the best because all the other ones don't even bother with those. If you do want to buy it, but I'm going to go ahead and call this car the Master Chief. Just because, well, Look at that front. It looks like it has a visor on. Hold on. Can I? There we go. That's much better. Look at that. Look at that front profile. Just cut here, and that's a fucking Spartan helmet. So this is going to be called the Master Chief from now on. No longer the Dominator GTX. This is now the Master Chief GTX. We'll just go with that. But yeah, look at that. That actually looks pretty fucking good. I mean, it has the hell of an overhang from the hood. You probably chop that back about 5 inches and still be okay. But damn, look at that. Anyway, so we are done looking at this car. We already know what it looks like. There's a few options. Decent if you want it. Really fucking expensive. So if you want, I mean, $725,000 versus $2.5 million. Not that bad, all things considered. And this car has probably the best traction out of any car in the muscles class. But again, see, listen to that. It's just keeps staying at the red line. It was a little bit floaty, a little bit bouncy over curbs, as you can probably tell. Not the greatest top speed. Actually, it's a really bad top speed. But holy shit, this for a muscle car, this is a muscle. Yes, it is a muscle car. In the muscle cars class, this thing has some grip, even more so than the Yosemite, and it just loves changing direction. Yeah. But those handling flags might make it a little bit iffy. Terrible top speed, pretty damn good traction. So if you are going to be racing muscle car circuits in the city, this would probably be a good choice for you. But again, in the city, you have all these bumps, and with those new handling flags, you're going to be bouncing all over the place. Engine's going to be redlining. It's going to be shifting quicker, so it does hold it back a little bit from that. But it's a very good-looking car, this Master Chief GTX, and if you want it, you get a go-ahead from me. If that means... Just shift already! Jesus Christ. Okay. Doesn't like shifting very much. But it's a pretty damn good-looking car. Pretty good grip. But that's... There, Jesus Christ, just shift. Alright, I think I actually might be keeping this one, just because I spent so much money on it, and it could replace one of these shitty cars that I have. But for 725,000 versus the Pisswasser Dominator or the Yosemite, which I think is, what, 300,000, something like that for the Yosemite. Let's see. Yosemite, how much you is? 485. Not okay. It's a little bit more, but Yosemite has pretty good traction, handles very well. Or if you're a returning player, the Pisswasser Dominator, that has always been the best car in the class. Very high top speed, especially for a muscle car. If you know how to drive it, it is probably one of the best driving cars in the game. Just because if you know how to drive it, you can handle the lack of traction. It's so rewarding to drive that car. This one, not so much. So if you're a returning player, get that car for free. Don't even bother with this one unless you like the looks of it again. But yeah, that is going to do it for these two cars. Again, keep logging into GTA. Don't actually have to play anything. Just log in. You'll get some free money. Might even be able to make a down payment on half an apartment. You can just get a roommate. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video when we will be looking at the terrible, terrible Toyota Supra that they're going to be introducing probably. I think that's actually, yeah, that's the last cars they have to introduce are those 3 sports classics with the Toyota Supra, which, spoiler, don't buy. But anyway, that is going to do it. I will see you guys next time, and penis kisses for all.